Namaste and welcome to the article arc. Today we are diving into the incredible story of the Kumbh Mela, the world's largest spiritual gathering. Have you ever wondered how this centuries old tradition began? Its fascinating history and the appeal it holds for millions of devotees. Stay with us as we unravel the origins, the legends, and the spiritual essence of the Kumbh Mela. Let's begin this scared journey together. Kumbh Origin, History, and Appeal. The Kumbh Mela begins in Prayagraj today. Why is it held in four cities periodically? What are Ardh and Mahakumbh? And why do millions flock to the Mela, making it the largest gathering of devotees on earth? It is cold in Prayagraj, foggy with a chance of rain. Yet on Monday, hundreds of thousands are expected to arrive in the city to camp on the banks of the Ganga. During their visit, they will stay in tents and bath in the river. And the most devout will take a deep before dawn when the stars are still twinkling. Prayagraj is hosting the Mahakumbh or Puma Kumbh, which is held every 12 years. Many myths are prevalent around the Kumbh Mela. There are many theories about its origin. Some say the festival finds mention in the Vedas and Purans. Some say it does not go back more than 2 centuries. What is certain is only that it is the largest gathering of religious devotees on earth. What is the Kumbh Mela and why is it held in four cities by turns? What is Ardh Kumbh and Mahakumbh? What do the millions who attend it seek? The answers lie in a mix of myths, history, and the enduring faith of an ancient people who trust as much in the magnificence of invisible deities as it tangible life givers like rivers. Mythological origins of Kumbh. The Sanskrit word Kumbh means pitcher. The story goes that when Devas means gods and Asurs, loosely translated as demons, churned the ocean, Dhanvantari emerged carrying a pitcher of Amrit or the elixir of immortality. To make sure the Asurs did not get it, Indra's son Jayant ran off with the pot. The sun, his son Sahani, Brihaspati means Jupiter, and the moon went along to protect him and the pot. As Jayant ran, the Amrit spilled at four places: Haridwar, Prayagraj, Ujjain, and Nasik. Trimbakeswar. He ran for 12 days and as 1 day of the Devas is equal to a year of humans. Kumbh Mela is celebrated at these locations every 12 years based on the relative positions of the Sun, the Moon, and Jupiter. Prayagraj and Haridwar also hold the Ardh means half Kumbh every 6 years. The festival held after 12 years is called Purna Kumbh or the Mahakumbh. All four places are on the banks of river. Haridwar has the Ganga. Prayagraj is the Sangam, meeting points of Ganga, Yamuna, and the mythical Saraswati. Ujjain has the Sipra and Nasik Trimbakeswar the Godavari. It is believed that taking a dip in these rivers during Kumbhs amid the specific allegiance of the heavenly bodies washes away one's sins and accrues punya, a spiritual merit. Sadhus and other holy men gather at Kumbh Melas, and regular people can meet them. While the importance of the Ganga in Hindu religion is well known, the Sipra is believed to have emerged from the heart of Vishnu in his Vara avatar. The Godavari is often called the Ganga of Dakshin South. Dr. Deepaka Bhai Jyotischarya, who runs the Prasad Jyotishala in Gujarat's Vapi, told the Indian Express, decoding the site. According to the Kumbh Mela website, when Jupiter, which takes 12 years to complete a revolution around the Sun, is in Aquarius of Kumbh Rasi, whose symbol is the water bearer, and Sun and Moon are in Aries and Sagittarius respectively. Kumbh is held at Haridwar when Jupiter is in Taruns and the Sun and Moon are in Capricorn or Makar. Thus, Makar Sankranti is also in this period. The Kumbh is held at Prayag when Jupiter is in Leo or Simha and the Sun and Moon in Cancer. The Kumbh is held at Nasik and Trimbakeswar, which is why it is called Simhastha Kumbh. Debate over Kumbh's antiquity. References to the Kumbh in the Skanda Puran is sometimes cited as evidence of its antiquity. Girija Sankar Sastri Girija Sanskar Sastri, head of the Department of Jyotish at Banaras Hindu University, said the Skand Puran is widely cited to explain the origins of the Kumbh Mela. But those references have not survived in the extant versions of the Puran. In fact, Professor Sastri said no script can be definitely said to contain a reference to the Kumbh Mela as we know it today. While the Samudra Manthan is described in many books, the spilling of Amrit at 4 places is not. Deepaka Bhai Jyoti Sacharya said that a book published by Gorakhpur Gitaj Press called Mahakumbh Parva claims that the Rig Veda has slokas that mention the benefits of participating in the Kumbh Mela. Many believes that the periodic fairs were started by the 8th century Hindu philosopher Adi Shankaracharya as a place where Hindu ascetics and scholars could meet, discuss and disseminate ideas and guide lay people. The Chinese pilgrim, the Chinese pilgrim Suzhang Huansang described a fair in Prayag in the 7th century. However, the ideologist Kamaklan has pointed out that while Sangchu does mention a fair, it cannot be established that he was describing the Kumbh Mela. MacLean has written that an ancient bathing festival of Magh Mela, fair held in the Hindu months of Magh, was held at Prayag, which the Pandits of the city rebranded as the timeless Kumbh sometimes. After the revolts of 1857, to ensure the British did not meddle with it, D.P. Dubey, a retired professor of ancient history at the University of Allahabad, who has studied the Kumbh Mela in depth, has written that the fair at Haridwar is likely to have been the first to be called Kumbh Mela. As Brihaspati is in Kumbh Rashi for this fair, the origins of the Kumbh are linked to the worship of the Ganga as the great life force of the northern plains. Fairs on the banks of sacred rivers are indeed an ancient Hindu tradition. Gradually, traveling sadhus spread the idea of for Kumbh Mela on the banks of sacred rivers, where men as well as sannyasis could gather. Apart from pilgrims, as such Hajj gatherings also presented an opportunity to earn influence and followers, Dubey told the Indian Express. In the book Kumbh Mela, Pilgrims to the the Mughal era, greatest cosmic fair, Dubey citing records from the Mughal era to those kept by sannyasi akhadas, writes, the Kumbh Mela came to be originated sometimes after the 12th century CE. The tradition of holding this religious festival possibly crystallized during the heyday of the Bhakti movement, a movement of the socio-religious reforms set on foot by a series of Hindu sons and reformers. What pilgrims do at Kumbh. While sometimes come for only one rituals deep in the rivers to wash away sins, many termed Kalpvasi stay at the river bank to take a break from the daily fight of earning material resources and earn a spiritual credit instead. With any large crowd comes the chance of commerce, and the Mela has also served as a market crucial to local communities. Historically, there are records of Ventans, coins, and European toys begins spotted at the Mela markets. The various sadhu akhadas set up camp. They go for ritual baths called Sahi Asnan in elaborate processions. In the past, stall over which sadhu akhada is important enough to bath first has led to bloody battles. So now an order is generally pre-decided. The Kumbh Mela has played an important part in history by mobilizing and uniting, unseating society. These days, it is easy to advertise the time and venue of the next Mela, but centuries ago, it was the sadhus that made astrological calculations and spared the world. People traveled to the Venus without trains or motorized vehicles, without the option of luxury tents, driven only by faith during the freedom struggle. The Melas were a venue to spread nationalist thought. Rakesh Pandey, retired history professor at BHU, said. So, you understood Kumbh origin, history, and appeal. Thank you and